The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultragear Gaming Monitor.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WD Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege, powered by LG Ultragear in association with ACT Fibernet, Zotac Gaming, and Games the Shop. I'm your host Blackjack, joining my co-host Simon Foxy, as we are here for the remaining two games of the first finale day of Division 3 in Season 3. We're very close to the end of Season 3, ladies and gentlemen, but don't let that distract you from the fact that Team Area 69 and Team Selfmade are about to go head-to-head in Division 3, and the map, of course, is Coastline, a beautiful map, as it were. Before we get into the bands right here, so a quick look at both these team standings as of the end of Week 2. Team Area 69 stood at 3 wins to 2 losses, having played 5 games in total, and sitting on third very comfortably indeed, as they, of course, if they manage to stay within the first 3 spots between today and tomorrow, they will go all the way up to Division 2. That is a promotion that pretty much everybody in Division 3 wants, but some unfortunately won't be able to get it because of wins and losses, the difference and the round differential in those wins and losses. Speaking of these teams at hand, of course, Team Selfmade, on the other hand, has not had a great season, so to speak, sitting in 6th position as of the end of Week 2. 1-3 is their win-loss ratio, as in they've won 1 game and lost 3. And they definitely need to pull up their socks quite a bit if they want to even stay in this division. Otherwise, they might just get relegated and eliminated from the tournament itself. So far, the bans have been Nomad Capital and Valkyrie on the map of Coastline. And as I pass the mic over, Foxy, what do you feel about this match on hand?
I'm very excited to see how this match goes out. More importantly, because Team Area 69 has one of our very new star and a very new rising player. In fact, star rising player, if I may. His name is Spidey Time. We've had to cover him almost. I think the highlights have already covered 2 of his plays, and it's just been amazing watching the man play. Obviously, more importantly, we've seen Team Area 69 perform a little bit more when it comes to maps that are a little more linear, once have basement and stuff. But this time around, they'll be allowed to frag out. I know for a fact that Insanity and Oxy are amazing fraggers on the board for them. Coming back to the fact of the team of Team Area 69, I don't really know many people in this, in terms of having to read them completely. I definitely know 2K and Doki as well, the man playing Smoke right now. His name is not Doki, you might know him as the name of Ethan. I've seen them play in the tournaments before, and in fact, I myself have faced them as an opponent in a tournament before, back when I was a player. So yeah, that does put me, that does give me a little bit of an assumption in terms of how they play. But speaking of these amazing players, let's speak of the amazing rosters both these teams are rocking. Oxy, Salamanca, Zim, Spider-Dam, and Insanity on the side of Team Area 69. We have Babameister, Watashiga Kita, Easy Peasy, and Yun and Ethan, that is Doki right now, side of Team Selfmade. Let's see if this time around Team Selfmade will be able to pick up the pace or not, and more importantly, it's going to be a to and fro game in terms of how they intend to frag out on this frag heavy map. We've seen Selfmade be very, very random in terms of how they like to play. Watashi, I don't think he's got himself that a spawn peak that he wants to attempt, because the barricade, obviously, one of those panels broke a little too much, and that did give away his position. That means they're gonna have to fall back, at least for now. Will be Spidey Time come back on his very, very infamous operator that he likes to utilize, and that is the Haban, obviously. We're seeing Insanity hold on that angle. That's a really good observation from the man himself. Seeing a little bit of a... Alright, the RT comes alive on the side of Salamanca. Looks like the kitchen hole is definitely going to be countered in terms of the vertical blade that they'll bring out. The sledge and the buckets into play. That means all the emphasis in terms of how it should go down. Kitchen vertical top floor hold will go down. Might be picking up a fight against the Blackbeard any moment as he's outside Sunrise. Blackbeard, that is not obviously, because is the defender. Yeah. Dad jokes, yeah, I know. We'll be seeing Oxy meanwhile make his way up top. I don't believe there's a C4 into play. No, there is not. And that's going to give all the while more room for the attackers to play on top floor and do this reconstruction with all the work they need to, all the freedom that they want. Salamanca trying to get that ADS, and he will do so. Oxy is going to make sure that meanwhile all the emphasis in terms of how his hammer is being used is definitely on the walls, and look at the damage being done. The Smoke is taking the shots, and Jaeger will take an entire Mac into him. That also relieves him of his life. Salamanca meanwhile gets Doki as well. The Smoke is off the board. It's all under the Wamai, the Vigil, and the Legion. Out of which 2 will be playing offside. That means it gives not much. I don't think there's a way Team Selfmade is walking away from this in terms of how Team Area 69 has managed to be so methodical. And look at that, Oxy is going to find a frag onto 2K as well. That's another defender down. That's a Legion off the board. Now that Easy Peasy will be able to play with the shield here. Will Watashi come in at the right time to save him from the pushing attacker that is all the way on the side of the kitchen? No, he's not going to be... Wait, what did he do? There was somebody outside. Service entrance as well, but no, Watashi comes alive. He's gonna get a frag. That's Insanity on the board. He's gonna try and find Spider Time. Yes, he will. That's a nice frag for him. That's 2 off the board. He's still got to find 3 more, and they're very angry, finding their prey. A prone peak is coming in from the hallway, and that is it. The bot will be taking that frag. That's Zim converting on Watashi, and that is the Wizard off the board to finish things off and start things off, in fact, for the side of Team Area 69 as we are up and running with round 2.
Well then, what a round to begin things out for the side of Team Area 69 on the attack. Very, very well played to shut down each and every member of the side of the defense. Selfmade, unfortunately, didn't have much of an answer. Watashi Kakita, he came alive, so to speak, but, just finding 2 bodies in the 5 attackers that were inside a site wasn't really conducive to winning the round. It was a good attempt, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, slam his attempt there, because he did very well to even pull off those 2 kills. But unfortunately, it was too little, too late for his team. We're going to be heading back to first location from the looks of things from the side of Team Selfmade here. They definitely want to win this side out, and Watashi has actually gone for the play and brought in the Caveira. All right, the Brazilian operator is going to be in the roster this time around. Again, it brings with it that little bit of anticipation as to whether or not we're going to be able to yell that signature line, interrogation. But, of course, that is something for when the action phase begins and is probably midway through at the very least, you know. When it comes to competitive Rainbow Six, pushes don't really happen until the attackers have all of their intel in place and they know for a fact that the place they're pushing is either clear or they feel confident enough to take on the defender, the roamer, anchor, whoever it is in that particular area. So by the time the droning's done, by the time the push comes in, at the very least, at least 30 to 50 seconds pass. Then again, I'm making a general assumption, you know, different teams have different rates at which they complete their intel gathering and utility clearing. So, but Watashi's actually gone for a peek here. He's going to light up Aussie quite a bit from the main window, the big window of Penthouse. And now Aussie's got to be very careful. Zayman, the meanwhile, taking a lot of damage as well. The Buck, very low on HP, as is the Sledge. Both soft breaches for their team. And both of them low on HP. Of course, Aussie has to be a lot more careful. Zim's going to notice the rather large explosion of debris Sledge creates when he breaks a hatch from the roof. It happens on Cafe as well, for anyone who's noticed. And he's going to drone out the penthouse area. There is a defender towards the luggage. I believe that is the bandit, you know, right there. He's taking a bit of damage himself, but he is, of course, far better off for the matter, compared to Aussie and Zim. So ripped out his C4, looks like he wants to break open the hatch of Aquarium. He will be able to do so at the cost of the cam there and a big utility in the form of the C4. But he probably just wanted to rotate over the potential of getting a C4 kill. Even though Caveira was this close by, you know what, she could have probably used an impact in that area. Chose not to. Probably fearing for the fact that there could be someone close by. Doki's going to find one. That's Zim off the board. The Buck is gone, and that's at the hands of the smoke. Easy peasy, however, is going to go down to Insanity. The Blackbeard is going to find one at the cost of a shield only. And that is your Wamai off the board. Excuse me. Watashi, just at pool entrance. We saw him rotate here just now and just kind of sitting here confused. I think he's waiting for a call from his teammate as to where these attackers are. There's a push coming in towards the surface entrance from Ibana and Aussie the Sledge, and Salamanca for the IQ, excuse me. And Insanity, he's got to be careful of this particular area where the Caveira is roaming. Sunrise, that is. He's actually moving to peek this right now. And the door, of course, is broken towards the bottom, not the top. He's going to go for a prone peek. The sounds, of course, are being heard out by the Caveira, who's waiting very patiently for any attacker to come into his crosshairs as Salamanca takes a bit of damage. And the Caveira moves away. Oh, Blackbeard barely just doesn't see him. However, Salamanca does see Doki, and that is a headshot onto the smoke. It is a 4v3 and make that a 4v2 as Insanity finds another one. Will he find the bandit though? He's being shot at and he will be taken down. Yuno finds that. Papmeister finds Salamanca, but the plant is still going down from Spider Ham. Will the Jaeger be able to deny? He's going to go for the pre-fire. Yes, he will. And now it's a 1v2. All down to Aussie, was on the second floor, but the Jaeger's behind the shield and he will find him. And what a clutch from Team Selfmade on round 2. It really ended up coming down to Papmeister and Yuno the Bandit, the German brothers coming alive for the side of Selfmade this time around and really showing Area 69 that we are here to fight. We will not allow you to walk over us. 1-1 is the scoreline. Round 3 is in play.
Really well played from the side of defense. And more importantly, it was the fact that they happened to abandon site and retake it in a very good manner. I think those gunfights is what mattered. Definitely taking C's Zim's health away in the beginning. That spawn peak did not convert into essentially a kill, but that definitely put them at an advantage into taking those gunfights later on. Insanity with the 200 IQ 6 pick from the Blackbeard to the Blackbeard will be seeing the defense now go to hookah lounge and Billy's room for the defense of round 3, excuse me. Now that 2 rounds have gone by, a 1-to-1 score ratio. Let's see if there's going to be a rather marginal change going ahead in the next few rounds. Definitely, that is going to be something that teams will be looking forward to make it. But who's going to do that is a real question. Watashi with a very peculiar, in fact, that is definitely a very strange Koyo shield coming out from him. Let's see if that is going to help him or not. I think he's just doing that for stalling. Sometimes even if it happens to come to using that as a piece of information, trade off. Definitely, that is going to be a priority for the attackers to take out beforehand in case they happen to make the push up onto the blue steps. will come up with his goo mines, very obvious, very common, very normal. But there's reinforcements done on a place where you usually happen to see a rotation being made, and that is why the rotation will be coming in on the other side of that reinforcement. Very little. That's a little not well thought in terms of how the defense wanted that to go, but at least for now they'll have to make do with whatever they have. Salamanca will be going on a rappel. There's a Goyo waiting for him. I believe Salamanca knows that fact, and that is why he's not yet gotten onto his lines of sight. He's still waiting for that possible the Goyo to get a little too excited, maybe. Oh, there you go. He's spotted the Goyo out now, and he's going to go for the peak here. He's holding that little angle that he's got for himself. This might as well be an advantage that Watashi can take for himself, but he's actually baiting it for Ethan. Look at that crossfire being established from the defense, but only a mistake that Goyo will have to make, and Salamanca will be quick to convert on that kill. Sledge will be using his sledgehammer, in fact, to make sure the shield goes down. That is outside the hookah balcony, in fact. And look at that, the fire you can see. There you go, the movement comes in from the Goyo already, and the Wamai is picking up a fight. He's going to lose that against Salamanca, and easy is right back to refrag. Insanity goes down. That's your Blackbeard, mind you, off the board. Meanwhile, Pabmeister is going to find a Zim, and off the back of a 1 HP that remains on his man. That's quite the gunfight that he happened to take, but there is still the Doc to revive him back up, and there we go. Perfect use of utility being done by Easy Peasy. He's going to bring Pabmeister back to almost full HP. He's working with about 80 right now. But that has definitely put the side of Team Selfmade on a man count advantage. And now Easy Peasy is trying to pick a fight with whoever so is rappelled outside. Oxy meanwhile finds an amazing kill nade. That is from their drone hole. That a very standard trick that you happen to do when you're playing this map. But watch out for those drone hole nade spots, and that is why the stuns go out first and then the nades come on. But apparently there was no ADSs, I believe, to stop that nade out. Easy Peasy is going to get a frag onto a Spidey time. A very nice frag indeed for the Oxy. That is the Sledge has already pushed it. I don't think the Legion knows this, but the information is being traded off. He doesn't know there's somebody creeping up on blue. And that is it. Team Selfmade will be securing round 3 as well for them, as that was such an amazing cleanup from the side of the defense. Once again coming in from Selfmade. Very well played. Team Era 69 looks like they've lost their composure of the first round. Let's see if they're able to convert more as we proceed to round 4. But more importantly is the fact that Team Area 69 are not able to convert on king rounds on a map like Coastline. That's definitely might be a fact that might bite them in the back once Selfmade happens to go on to attack. Selfmade will be choosing Penthouse and Theater. It's going to be a tricky one. Let's see if Area 69 walk away with the equalizer or not.
2-1 as the scoreline, of course, and what a lead taken from Team Selfmade. Again, it's the early game, so, all of this is subject to change, obviously. But, with the way this match has progressed, the way round 1 began, Area 69 really took round 1 by storm, and it was the Jaeger Insanity who gave it a good shot, but wasn't able to do anything about it. But then rounds 2 and 3 have really been Selfmade's rounds. They have not given Team Area 69 any room for thought, any room for error whatsoever. And they have just completely shut down the attacking team on multiple fronts. And now they're going to be going to Penthouse and Theater. But the added bonus that they have in going here is the fact that the Mira is actually available to play. Yuna's obviously playing that operator. One of the Spaniards is available. Actually, both Spaniards, now that I think about it, are available to play on Coastline. Not a operator situation you normally or very often get to see. We get to see it sometimes, but then there are teams who just outright don't pick Mira or outright don't play Jackal, and understandably. So because different teams have different persuasions, different players like to play different ops, and Yuna's actually gonna use both hard wall mirrors right here, as in Mira windows, black mirrors that is, placed on reinforcements inside of Theater. And sometimes you'd see, one of these being a soft wall, primarily the one that standing at right now. But he's not gonna go for that. He's gonna go for double reinforcements on the Theater single walls. And he's just going to leave it at that. A drone's going to spot the Caveira, but Watashi doesn't know that he's been spotted, looks away from that drone, and now he's pushing towards Kitchen, but the shot being fired from, I believe that was Salamanca, the IQ, outside of Kitchen window, tells Watashi that there might just be a push coming in from that area. He's not going to pull in, he's not going to go in that area for the time being. He's going to sit back inside a blue bar and wait for them to come to him. And, right now, just a bit of a standstill as it always is. Team Area 69 just waiting with their drones, but you have Easy Peasy here on the white stairs. He misses his shots, unfortunately, hitting the railing instead, and that gives Aussie plenty of clue, the fact that there was a bandit ready to take his head off. Unfortunately, you know, that really didn't work out for Easy Peasy right there. Not Easy Peasy, as they say. And he's just going to have to pull back and wait for his turn once again. Aussie gets another chance to play in this main lobby area. But he's got to be careful because I believe the bandit is still on top of the white stairs waiting for him to come up. And Aussie's actually going for the peek. Will he be found? He's playing very close right now. The bandit could get it if he just goes for the jump. He should hear him coming. Easy Peasy knows. Does he? The sledge goes cross, and that gives away his position. And Easy Peasy will take the kill onto Aussie. Finally, a little bit of a one-on-one battle right there as he goes for a pre-fire onto the VIP wall, giving away his position once again. But Spider-Ham has already made his way inside of sight, and he's going for the plant right now through this open rotate and softball that the defenders left for themselves. The gridlock has done the plant, but he's going to be taken out in the meanwhile. The smoke gets taken down by Insanity as Salamanca finds himself on the other end of Easy Peasy's gun. However, here's the kicker. Zim is protecting the diffuser from below, and there you go. He Easy Peasy went for it, and the Buck was the one to claim that kill. Watashi's actually going to go down. He tried to take Zim out, but Insanity is taken down by Papmaster in the meanwhile. There's somebody at the counter defuse. That's Yuno. He's baiting it. He knows that the Buck's below, but there's Papmaster as well. He might get the Buck here, and he will! And well played by the Jaeger and the Mira, baiting the defuse to distract the Buck while the Jaeger went for the flank. And Team Selfmade once again, even after the rush plant from the side of Team Area 69, managed to shut them down again. This time even winning a bomb site like Penthouse, going in round 5, very strong indeed, 3-1 in the lead.
Yes, Team Selfmade was. We were having a conversation before the match started, me and Blackjack ourselves. And in terms of how this match will go out, will Area 69 take this or will Selfmade take this? And the way our conversation panned out, the fact that we were, the way it looks on paper is very different from when you go into the game. And with Coastline being such a frag-heavy map, it's been a place where Team Area 69 is just not able to find their, you know, the nicks. Not able to do that. But what Selfmade has brought to the table is amazing. They are being a little too random, I would say. You know, it's not exactly a structure that we're seeing them follow, but definitely something that they're bringing out is the fact that winning those gunfights, except for that a little bit of a hiccup that came out from the bandit over the railings that he happened to hit on white stairs, but he eventually got the frag. No harm done over there, but still, in terms of how so far we've seen Team Area 69 trying to pull off stuff, is they're trying to outplay Team Selfmade, but Team Selfmade is all the while more wiser as they don't really have a pattern to outplay. That does put them up on the board, and Watashi finally gets that drone as he types a yes in the chat, on just expressing his happiness over doing that. I get it, it's okay. You're no Mozzie though, Watashi, you're just a pulse. You don't have to be that happy about getting a drone. You know, he's trying to camp up on the side of Hookah. He's going to find somebody, he believes, who happens to go up castle or whatever you like to call it. But meanwhile, Watashi already picks up a frag. That's a pulse taking down the same angle that we saw him employ from himself. In fact, he was himself playing the Cabrera. So yeah, get it. There's 3 people on the roam though, mind you. That means a 3+2 push hold coming in from the side of Selfmade once again. You know, will be playing the same angle that he was intending to play on. Doki though, he's on the side along this. He's playing the smoke. He's got to be on side. Easy Peasy will be manning all the drones for his roamers out here. Perfect cover being provided. In fact, perfect help. And the information trade-off is huge. But looks like Team Area 69 wants to go for a quick plan. They've brought in the Glass Oxy. Will definitely be spotting this railing spot. But that's not a conversion that they still have time to make out. They've got 4 sets of smokes, mind you. That means they could definitely go out with the all-in utility dump and then plant. But that is something that Salamanca is not expecting, and that's the Jaeger on the side of Hall of Fame. He's going to take a few shots, but there you go. The stuns are coming alive, and look at this. There's 3 people on the rappel and 1 right outside waiting for the plant to go down, but the planter actually Salamanca. No, so let's speak about it. The diffuser has been dropped, and Insanity's been given the diffuser to go for the plant. There's no nomad in play, mind you. That means the cover from the runouts will be provided by themselves, and they're going to have to I had drawn on it, or at least win those gunfights, and Zim does pick a gunfight against the Jaeger Pathmeister. He's going to lose a little bit of HP, but not enough. Loses life. Looks like they've come to a stall point in terms of how they want to initiate this attack over here, or they're far from initiating this right now. They are closer to executing that. I'm not able to figure out what. But Tashi meanwhile gets another frag. I'm not sure how that went down, but oh, that was a buck indeed. Perfect use of the C4 utility. But oh, where's the IQ even watching? Did she not notice the pulse? I don't think so. Anyways, a smoke dump though. Look at that. Smokes have gone on from the attack, and so look at that. The smoke, entirely the smoke bubble created, in fact. And I don't think that there's enough utility left for the attackers now to work with, and that has put Team AI69 back on the back foot heavily. I don't think they're walking away with this round. 20 seconds left. There's no time, no information, and no gunfights that they'll be able to take advantage of. 2K is going to get a frag. He's going to get refrag right back as he tries to go for the wall. And that's Salamanca. He's still trying to hold it on strong because he's the only one left alive. He's got to ace with only 15 seconds left. And that would be a question because Team Selfmade will be taking round 5 as well. And look at that. A very, very lazy push in terms of how the attackers try to work that out. And definitely they're not having the composure that they did in round 1. And that is definitely putting Team Selfmade in the advantage over here. Round 6 will be underway before the side swap. 4-1 is the scoreline. And Team AI69 definitely not having a good day today.
I mean, talk about having a good day. I think not having a good day is definitely an understatement right now, especially 4-1 being the scoreline going into the last round before roll swap. We're going to be heading to second floor hookah billiards from the side of Selfmade right now. Watashi with the 6th pick. He's still waiting to confirm with the team what they want out of the yellow, of course. And as the time rolls out, he picks the castle. All right. Castle is going to be in play, Super Shorty and Castle Barricades. We've seen use of Castle in this particular area before as well. You know, the Barricades are actually pretty useful to channelize and waste the utility of attackers. And say they don't have any sort of soft breach utility and they don't want to go for the melee break, which is 12 melee strikes onto a Castle Barricade. They really just have to try and you know, move in from somewhere else, make the push happen from somewhere else, and that's not something they want to do. So, of course, with the amount of grenades, breach charges, the fact that Ash and Zofia are a thing, you know, dispatching Castle Barricades with enough utility isn't really a question in most cases, but on the odd occasion, that does happen. It's kind of like Castle's secondary work outside of wasting the utility from the side of the attackers. And then again, with the introduction of the proximity alarm into his arsenal, his secondary gadget, of course, it's just made him as an operator even more stronger than before. And as I keep saying every single time, you know, whenever the proximity alarm comes into the subject of conversation between my friends over here at casting, it really doesn't matter where. I do really feel like given enough time, and maybe if Ubisoft changes up who has the proximity alarms, then it could become a very, very powerful tool, a very dangerous tool for the attackers to deal with. And that would be something that might happen in the future. Again, we do still have 2 more seasons left in this entire year, year 5, and then Ubisoft, of course. We know the promises they made when regards to Rainbow Six Siege. But that is a distant future. Who knows whether or not we're going to reach that. But Watashi is definitely going to be flashed for the time being. 3 flashes in his face. They wear off in time, of course, for him to peek back and see the drone that's spotted him. But he can play in this corner because there is a Wamai holding down from behind the bomb. His shield has been taken out by the Ash, and there's shots fired to take him out of the board. That's insanity on the rappel, finding the Wamai who was behind the hookah bar itself. It's all that's left now is Castle behind the couches area, and he's actually going to find Aussie despite being so low on HP himself. Insanity's taking a bit of damage. I believe that's from Easy Peasy the Doc right here. And speaking of Doc, he's going to heal up his friendly right there. Bring Watashi up to 75. And Pathmeister's going to fight Salamanca. In the meanwhile, Spytem's going to find Yuno in return, making it a 3 versus 3. But there's somebody, the Jackal's already inside his sight. He's going to find one. That's Watashi down. And he's going to find another. That's the Doc down the board. It's all down to Pathmeister right now. He did find a kill earlier, but he's got to find 2 more. Insanity's the man with the diffuser. Pathmeister, I don't think he has enough intel on where these attackers are sitting. There's one on the doorway. Could go for the peek right now. He's going to rotate in. He's going to see the Jackal on the table. Down him. He gives away his position, of course. But Zim now has to worry about not having the diffuser. Pathmeister confirms the kill for himself. He's sitting by the couches area. And he will... Whoa! What a shot from the Jaeger to clutch things out for Team Selfmade. Once again, oh, Team Area 69, they had a brilliant entryway into site. They did everything right, but then the cover from the bot, cover from Zim, was nowhere near what it needed to be. And that, of course, gave Pabmeister the 1v2 clutch. But unfortunately, Watashi seems to have had a disconnect from the lobby. And there we go. Selfmade have confirmed that they will be re-hosting. So we're going to be right back from the re-host off the back of this beautiful clutch that we just saw. On the other side awaits more siege action in this 5-1 situation. Stay tuned.
Is gonna land gonna fire some shots downrange. He's not to be a complete and 11 sets. There's one guy sitting behind the Aquabar and he's gonna get fired. He has no idea that Ash is right next to him. Ash plant. The smoke's gonna connect behind that. That's gonna give away Smoke's position. The Ash is gonna push in. She does not know the Smoke's prone, but she's gonna get him as well. And this is a complete collapse from the side.
Oh dear.
PM. Oh my god, what just happened? Direct from the side of Stoneheart. That's going to be Lin Point resto of the board. It's all down to Adelaide. She has a minute. He has a minute, my bad, to make this happen. It's probably been called out that Maestro is inside garage, and yes, Adelaide takes him out. He used it to get 2 kills. Hiban is going to be using the flashes and probably going in for a plant. It's going to be a default plant, so Stoneheart might just be able to deny it from downstairs. As he sees the legs, he's going to fire some shots, but no, it's going to be called out. That plant's going to be going down, and it's like cash. The flashbang comes out as Bandit's a flash. Adred does not make good use of it as he lands some shots onto Stoneheart, and he's going to be 1 health as Adred clutches it successfully for...
Invalid is going to take Kingu out. Excuse me, he's going to be taken off the board by Kingu. As it is a 2v2 right now. The plant is coming off from Cresta once again. Maestro's pushing up metal, and Kingu's trying to push up the rotate. And Maestro's going to deny the plant with the last 5 seconds of the round. He's going to fire more shots, and the Aldo will connect onto Adorate. And Maestro with the clutch for his team, denying the diffuser, getting the last kill, will give Shining Heroes round 6. Smoke canister as well as 50 seconds left in the round, and Neverdime have to push. It's now or never for them, as without getting the plant off, they won't be able to extend the round timer. Choco's going to look to go in, but he's going to get one. That is Zenas on the board as he just took down Sam. And Moses going to get one. That's Kuntal. That's a 2v2. Suddenly, he has to go to the plant right now with cover from Chocta, and that's what he will be doing. As Lem is going to try and push in, but there's no fence there for cover. He's going to find the smoke. Do a lot of damage, but the castle is still here. The plant is going off. It has gone off for that matter, and now it's a 2v2 in the post plant. It's a 1v2 for that matter. All down to killing with the castle and the UMP. He won't be able to do it, as Never Diamonds will make the plays happen for themselves and take CCTV on around 9. Right there, he's going to take on Nanny using a bullet hole boost right there. The woman gets the kill. The sledge goes down as well. That's Flanker taking down Mike, as Royce is taking down Cruzy in the meanwhile. The reflag had happened. The Ash charge away as well. As looks like, oh, he's going to get one. The thermite goes down as well as he makes the rotation, and Flanker's going to get another one. That's a triple kill for the Legion right here. What is the man doing? He is ripping through Virtual Fire's attack, and Viper seems to be the only one remaining for the side of Monka's at the door of Workshop, or Surface as you will. There's a run come from Lusty Boy, but no, that's going to be the distraction, Mikey, because Flanker gets the 4K through the window of supply room. It's a 1v2 right now, and Nanny has to try and make a 1v2 happen for his team, but will he be able to? The Jackal sitting on the red covered hallway. He doesn't even have the fuser, and only so much time left for him as the class is going to be shocking away, chipping away at his HP, leading him towards the Kaid for the eventual kill. As Jackal's going to go for the piece, the Kaid's hiding, and that is Dash right here. As Jackal wants to make this one happen, he's going to shot from Nanny. He's going to connect, knifing the clash and getting the headshot while trying to ADS on Kaid's head. What? A very close game right here. Doc is sitting way too close to the Zoom bedroom door as Bucky made his way in to bathroom, and Notorious gets a double. That's Ninja Freak, and you're not ready to clear down. It's all down to the 3v2 right now, as Notorious might just make a clutch happen for Steve. Snows flanking rotating back up the main stairs, and Doc's gonna find another one. Notorious with the triple kill. He might just find the Zofia. No, he will be taken out accordingly. As it's down to the 1v2 for the Legion. Vortex is he took one, and oh, what a shot from Snow right there. He gets the double onto Rats and Vortex. Despite being stunned and going prone on the main stairs, he will get the kill for his team.
In the life of the castle, that is Jesus out of the board. Mechox is going to get another play from the sledge over here. It's definitely shutting down Union Gaming, but Hyperdish is here to cover while the plant is going down. It's all down to the Jaeger now. Fagels has to clutch this out. He gets one kill. That is the Mechox. The kill machine shut down. That's another one. That is on to next. Who does he find? The third? Yes, he does. And one change coming in from Fagels. A 1 versus 3 from the Jaeger, and that is going to put the equalizer on board for Union Gaming and make this a 4-4 in nobody's favor.
Sound off in the chat. I know I've asked this question before, but I'm curious to see if anybody's changed their what they play. Oh, the double spawn peak comes out from Blank and Fatal's right there. The French boys coming to play for Union Gaming. Another defender up there. That looks like the Rook. Yep, there we go. Blank is gonna get that headshot onto Chu and insta-healed by his French friend. And the run out from okay, that's Fatal. Will he bend this over? He does! And that's a double kill for the Jock right there. He also sees the Hibana and takes it. And Union Gaming with a flawless round off the back of some insane plays from the Doc and the Rook, Fatals and Blank. As they are going to take match point by winning round 10. These will come down any second now. Yep, there we go. The counter defuse is coming in from the Echo. Monty's made his way very close, but the Buck is here to deny. He's going to find two. He's going to down one, of course, and that is Beaver getting the kill. But no, this guy, he comes out, and will he find the Goya? Yes, he will. A triple kill for Blank. He's on round for the ace, and he will get it. Blank on the Buck with the ace to give the round to Union Gaming. Is going to win out round 4 right here off the back of a very fast plant from the Monty, surviving a C4 as well. Of course, the Echo out there, and oh, that was a C4 throw. That did not connect. I believe he was then he's going to find Mute. And oh, dear me, Beaver, he does find Jesus, but Skipper goes down. And as I was saying, Beaver nearly took down his own teammate as Skipper has gone down. But the Wamai goes down. That's Beaver taking another one for himself on the JV. And the Maverick pushing up to him. The IQ is coming in as well for the kill. And both of them are coming in for that matter, as Buck is now going to go for a plant in a different position. And the Echo exposes himself, and there we go. Beaver will take the kill onto Blank. And Vector Sports will win round 7 right here.
Versus 2 for that matter. The drive has come in for Kingfish. Danu is going to be holding down here while Mello is going to get 2 for his all right for himself as Mello with the all-down, not stopping. He's going to get 3. Mello, what are you doing? He's going to get Enigma with a quick headshot. It all comes down to Kingfish and Mello with the 4K.
Well there.
Whoa, all right, Maestro. Alrighty then. Mello not stopping. Totally not Mello here. Goes to that doorway. Heartless He's gonna take out the master cam, easy peasy for him, but the push comes in, but he's gonna get caught out. Ash is here to try, and alright, the plan is already gonna go down. Beat up with the plan on the reinforcement that Ash now. That is gonna be the Thatcher. He knows he's got a really good line of sight. He's on the rappel game. He gets Ethan. Still got 2 more defenders to cut through. Defense got to make sure they play this right. Ash on the triple kill. Does he get the quad? Onto the bandit, that is Baba Yaga. Has got to play this right. He's got to get the rappler. Where's the rappel game? It's going to be a little too far off, and that is that point 8. Go to match point.
With the double for himself, as it is all down to Macho Enigma on the Evil Eyes and the Alder. He knows something's pushing small office, and he's got to try and make this really happen for his team. He sees he can stop. The Alder will win. That's the first kill for him. In a 1v2 situation now, as the plant is finally going down. He's going to focus on Blackbeard, but he has to focus on the plant, and he will be doing that. But and he downs him. The diffuser is down, and it is all down to Blackbeard ready to play against the Macho with the Alder. He's going to cross over to try and go for the EM. No, he just has the diffuser, but he's going to peek, and he'll be taken up by Enigma, who gets the 1v3 clutch for Zillion Sports right here. What a play from the Maisha with the Evil Eye downing the Hibana on the plant.
So many drones are getting dispatched and a few pre-fires come in as well. But he's going to lose that fight to Killen and a really swift take. He's actually holding down to this very shot as well over here, and she's going to get dispatched as that is a Zofia. The double kill so far. And so many flashbangs being caught out by the Magnet. And look at that peek from Killen. He's going to punish Royce for a very little speed. Killen is going to get one. He's going to get the quad kill for himself. Killen, what are you doing? He gets the ace. What a way to start off this match.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game between Team Area 69 and Team Selfmade here on the map of Coastline. We just had the rehost and we are back, and unfortunately Team Selfmade have had to bring in a substitute player because unfortunately Watashi, the man who disconnected, has had a power failure in his area, rendering him unable to come back. So we'll be having Praveen Nemesis here in the lobby with us instead. Of course, this comes from the OK from the admins and from the side of Team Area 69 as well. Everyone's okay with it, and Praveen, of course, is here to have fun with the rest of us. As the scoreline, however, isn't exactly all that fun if you're a Team Area 69 fan, because it is 5-1 in favor of Selfmade on round 7. We're in the role swap, and the side of defense that is now Team Area 69 is going to be going into Second Hookah Lounge and Billiards Room.
Indeed, that is going to be the side. Oh, never mind.
I paused for a second. Yeah, I meant to pass that to you.
Yeah, I was thinking that you paused because the screen paused. But anyways,
we
won't be doing any of the pausing anymore. We'll be up and running with the second half. A very perfect Rios, in fact, was very comfortable for me also to enter the settings. Yeah, for the Rios. Just had to put 5-1, and that's it. That's how simple it was. We'll be seeing these teams go on to the side of Hookah, and that's going to be 6-9. For some reason, my gut feeling tells me that they might as well walk away with this run at least, because the way the match has fared so far, I know that Coastline happens to attack a favorite map, but the way both these teams are playing on, we might even see a comeback from Area 69. I'm not even kidding right now. I'm 100%. It's a possibility. It's a practicality, in fact. Let's see if they'll be able to convert that or not. Oxy is very awfully close. In fact, with this door of service entrance, he might as well find somebody out here. But he doesn't know he's not got the impact. He tries to go for the run out, but he won't be, because that's shield coming in. And Zim has already found somebody on the roof, I believe that was. No, where did he find that kill then? That is, where is the dead body? Whom did he find? There we go. That's the Ash. He was trying to get up the stairs of the castle area, but she's not going to find anything except her death. Zim will still be a little ecstatic. He's trying to find somebody else as well, but he's not. The pings are going away, at least in terms of how he's trying to play this one out. But in fact, everybody on side of Team Area 69 is getting a little too over aggressive. Zim will be finding that kill, and that's a steal, in fact, from Doki. Salamanca, rather. And a heal will come in as well. And just like I said, Selfmade might be able to, 69 might be able to walk away with this one. Looks like my predictions is at least they're half proven right now. Let's see if they will be proven totally right or not. Man deficit very huge in not in the favor of the attack that is Team Selfmade, who happens to stay on a massive advantage. In fact, Meister trying to free fire away meanwhile Praveen Nemesis. Is it the change that Selfmade needed, or will that be their undoing? Let's find that out in just a moment. Seeing the push from Easy Peasy come in as well. There's a dog waiting for him, I believe. Oh yes, Zim will be picking up with this fight any moment now. Let's see if he's going to get that frag onto Hibana and continue his kill spree. He does hear the drone go out. Might be a conversion that he intends to make. He's going to get the drone, and a white peak has come into play, but that's not going to survive, and that's the Hibana shutting the dog down. A very important frag and a very influential one as well. Easy Peasy finds another kill. Look at that game sense coming in from him, but the push-up has already come in. That's going to be countered by Praveen. Look at this, really well played by Praveen. He's going to get another frag. It's all under Oxy in a 1 versus 3 right now. Can he make this push and the clutch happen? Casino 1v2 come up on the side of Hookah, but that's not in his favor. A pre-fast come in, but the plant has already gone off, and he's intending to pick that fight, and Praveen Nemesis off to a destructive start indeed from the side of Team Selfmade, as looks like they are not really missing Watashika Kita right now.
Well, not particularly. If Praveen continues to perform like that, then this match might as well be the last, this round that is, might as well be the last one of the match itself. Hookah Lounge is going to be the side of choice once again from the side of Team Area 69. And this is getting admittedly a little one-sided in an exciting way. Don't get me wrong, but still admittedly a little one-sided. With that being said, of course, that was once again a beautiful play from the side of Team Selfmade, holding it down from a 3 versus 5 to a 3 versus 0. They've already pulled off a brilliant 2v4 clutch before, and Papmeister, when he was playing Jaeger back in round 6, managed to do a 1v2 as well. This team full of some beautiful, not just fragging potential, but also some beautiful game sense and cover for each other. The trust in their teammates is brilliant to say the least. It has just been absolutely amazing to watch this team play today. Team Area 69, unfortunately, not having a great start to their finale week. Hopefully, they'll be able to pick themselves back up. Maybe even this game, who knows? The comeback is could definitely be real, as they are third spot. So, they have the leeway to get a little lazy here and there, but then again, would you really want to when what's at stake is a promotion to Division 2, where you have the chance to prove yourself even further. Staying in Division 3 wouldn't exactly be a terrible thing compared to the fact that some teams will be getting eliminated entirely from the league, but being in Division 3 isn't exactly a great thing either, because then again, Division 3 is just, it's viewed as, shall I say, that division, and not in a good way. You have that friend or that teammate. It's like that division. This division is very exciting, much more so than it is given credit for. As we see Aussie with the run out, will he find one? The gridlock. Oh no! He misses his shots right past the leg of Doki, and the gridlock will make it out of that completely unscathed. Aussie was scared for his life because there were a couple of other attackers in the vicinity repelling as well. So he chose not to extend too far and pull back in, but unfortunately, his purpose was lost when he missed his shots, and very unfortunate for the alibi. He's going to sit down in blue bar right now and reflect on that that round that he tried. Just gonna chill out, just gonna vibe inside of blue bar, of course. As shots are being fired from the Zofia. That's Praveen Nemesis on the other side of the map. From the sounds of things, either that or towards the main. Oh no, he's in VIP. With the Hibana, of course, making a line of sight all the way towards inside a site. That's Billiards. And that is, of course, going to be watched by the Zofia as concussors are coming out. Doki, in the meanwhile, has drawn his way into sight as well. As the push is heating up, but the Jaeger with a good angle. He's going to find, not Jaeger, excuse me, that's Salamanca. The Legion with a good angle is going to find Doki, but the shots are fired towards Spidey Time right now. He's got to be careful. He's got the Doc next to him, of course. He can heal himself, get himself healed back up. But the Doc is busy watching the angle that Hibana has just opened up. Jones are coming in from the side of Team Selfmade, once again having lost Doki. Of course, that's a pretty big kill when you think about it. The gridlock can be very powerful in setting up and holding down postman. And oh, he gets one-tapped by Easy Peasy from the looks of things. And the dog, oh, this angle right here. He was busy watching this, looks away and gets taken out. Salamanca still low on HP. He's got to be careful on what fight he picks right now, as Insanity's got the shotgun in hand. Flashbangs are in though, and they have blinded the smoke. Will he be killed right now? Yes, he will. The kill is confirmed. The push is in. Yunus found that kill onto that SAS operator, fellow SAS operator for the matter, as Easy Peasy finds his way into sight. Blue Star is being held down, and the Zofi will find that headshot. As Papmeister finds another one, will he find the last? Yes, he will! And once again, a comprehensive, emphatic push from the side of Team Selfmade will give them round 8. Putting Coastline status as an attacker-friendly map not only to the test, but elevating it to new heights today, as they have taken a Team Area 69 to the cleaners. And as the Hibana Elite pops out of view, fades to black that is, we are going to have a 7-1 scoreline for Team Selfmade on Coastline. They are your victors on match 3 of Division 3 Finale Day 1 in Season 3, and what a beautiful performance from them indeed. 7-1ing on the finals week. Well done to them, and that of course gives them a fighting chance at staying within Division 3 at the very least and not getting relegated. But those standings of course will be revealed later, as we do still have one more game remaining in the day, and that is another big one. This one is actually pretty big. TR8 Valiants will be taking on Monkas, or Monka S, pretty soon. So that is an exciting match coming up to screens. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
It all comes down to Kanda and Blanky for that matter. As Cypher is going to go down as well. Kanda, the only one full on HP. Blanky goes down. He gets a double for himself. Nice play and win. A triple from Kanda. It's all down to Simplex to clutch it in a 1-versus-1. But Simplex is going to be inside deep arsenal bullets. But the smoke is not. The SMG-11 pushing up to him. Only 11 bullets left in his mag. He has to make this clutch happen, but he won't. 0 sabers. Definitely cutting that.
Defender is off the board, but as C4 comes in, will it take him? No! A double kill from Rico Risa and Drizzle right there. Shakti will deny the diffuser, but he will see 2. He will still get them, and he gets the Monty right here. The Mute is making things happen for his team. The C4 and the shotgun that is coming to life for the side of Z-Rush. He's in a 1v1 right now with Nikoriso the Maverick, and he knows where he's pushing from. And the Maverick knows where Shakti is sitting. A great play by the Mute, but will he be able to convert on it and give themselves a round win? The Maverick's gonna go for the flank, but he's baiting. But no, Shakti will see him. He will ace it right here for the side of Z-Rush.
And as many shots as he can, but there's only so much the Jaeger can do. And he can do a lot actually. Drizzle is gonna get himself a double kill. That's a diffuser down as well. Drizzle making some plays happen. He's gonna get a third. That's Yokari of the board. Winning a 1v1 in that angle with the car. Gets a 4. Drizzle with the quad kill coming in for the side of USA, but will he get the ace? He goes in for the pre-fire, but the drone B comes in from the Dokubi. Will he make some plays happen is the real question. Another charge goes out, but nothing to catch over here. Just going to move in right now. He does find the Maestro, and what a headshot connecting onto Cobra. Viper gets the first try, he gets the second. Does he get the third? He gets the third as well. Third is obliterating Never Diamonds right now. He's cutting them through. It's all down to Shulker and Mojo to keep things alive for themselves. Very influential operators for Never Diamonds. And that's a triple kill for Mike. It's all down to Cobra all of a sudden. He gets the frag onto the Thermite. Now it's a 1-versus-1. Not sure what the Thermite was doing, eating away the electric charges from the Bandit. Definitely in a very confused spot for that man, as Maestro does spot the twist drone coming close to him, and that is what is going to give away his position. Mike taking away 1 HP from the Maestro while he himself stays on 20. The Maestro cam goes out first. He's going to notice that, and that is it. A finisher from Never Diamonds. As what a play from them on this first half fight. But he's not even going to focus on it. What are you doing, Seth? The planter is right in front of you. He gets that refrag in. It's all down to Bijay now in a 1-versus-2 clutch moment. He's got to make this play happen. Gets the planter. That's at least somebody from Instant Esports is noticing where the planter is. It's all down to Sam. 1 versus 1 now. He's got to make this clutch happen if he wants the advantage against Instant Esports. It's SMG 11 versus the L8 coming in. The diffuse counter. Oh, he gets that. Bijay with the clutch coming in on a 1 versus 2. The Mew is going to put the equalizer on board for the side of Instant Esports. Notorious still playing very close to side. Poindex, alright, he's gonna tag up with Zofia, but nothing to do so far. Notorious, any time now to make this push happen. Poindex is gonna take down Envy. That's a push that he's not expecting maybe. Notorious has to make this play happen. Oh boy, the C4 comes in, that's a diffuser drop, he gets the cover as well. Notorious playing on a very influential spot, he's gonna get the drop down. Does he get the capital? Yes, he does. Notorious once again coming in with the 1 versus 2 clutch essentially. Poindex made his way inside, but the pre-fires give away his position. He's still gonna win that, and he's gonna fall down to Poindex. Meanwhile, another drop happens that is not going to get taken out. Oh, is that an interrogation coming in? Yes, it is. Mighty is going to get one. He is going to get another. Notorious goes down. It's a triple kill for the Cabrera right now. And the interrogation is live for the defenders. The push comes in. Tsukushima Goat lighting up him. C4 does get spotted out by him. The audio cues are being given away. He's going to take that C4 away. But at what cost is a real question. A 1 versus 4, and the Cabrera is here to greet him with the silent step. And a 4 right now is not essentially much emphasis, but the Blackbeard is already pushed in. The alibi does find one. That's Tsukushima Goat out of the way. He gets Rattler. Patamor is here to refrag onto him. Yes, he will. It's a 2 versus 2 right now. And he suppose if they do, it's only going to come down from Snow. Deathon still very, very patient. Does not do the Zofia. He gets the kill. A very nice one. That's a triple kill for Death Thomas so far. And the alibi. Actually, Snow is here to get that back onto him. Death Thomas maneuvering himself back, and he gets the frag. Kira Esports walk away with a quad kill. Starting off from this man. Now for Demon Sports and Quantum Demon for that matter. Oh, look at that. Tsukushima Goat is going to claim the life of Onique with that amazing C4 coming in from him, but the push from Laundry has happened. He is the one making that push, but he's going to lose that gunfight to Tsukushima Goat. It's alright, Poseidon. He's got to make some plays happen, but Tsukushima Goat once again proving the last suffix that he's got himself in the name, the Goat. Versus 2 for that man. The drive has come in for Kingfish. Danu is going to be holding down here while Mello is going to get 2 for his. Alright for himself as Mello with the order, not stopping. He's going to get 3. Mello, what are you doing? He's going to get Enigma with a quick headshot. It all comes down to Kingfish and Mello with the 4K.
Well there.
Whoa, alright, Maestro. Alrighty then. Mello not stopping. Totally not Mello here. Goes to that doorway. Heartless. He's gonna take out the Master Cam. Easy peasy for him, but the push comes in, but he's gonna get caught out. Ash is here to try, and alright, the plan is already gonna go down. Beat with the plan on the reinforcement that Ash now. That is gonna be the Thatcher. He knows he's got a really good line of sight. He's on the rappel game. He gets Heathen. Still got 2 more defenders to cut through. Defense got to make sure they play this right. Ash on the triple kill. Does he get the quad onto the bandit? That is Baba Yaga. Has got to play this right. He's got to get the Rappler. Where's the Rappler game? It's going to be a little too far off, and that is that point 8. Go to match point.
With the double for himself, as it is all down to Macho. Enigma on the Evil Eyes and the Alda. He knows somebody's pushing small office, and he's got to try and make this play happen for his team. He sees he can stop. The Alda will win. That's the first kill for him. In a 1v2 situation now, as the plant is finally going down. He's going to focus on Blackbeard, but he has to focus on the planter, and he will be doing that. But and he downs him. The diffuser is down, and it is all down to Blackbeard ready to play against the Macho with the Alda. He's going to cross over to try and go for the EM. No, he just has the diffuser, but he's going to peek, and he'll be taken up by Enigma, who gets the 1v3 clutch for Zillion Sports right here. What a play from the Maisha with the Evil Eye downing the Hibana on the plant.
So many drones are getting dispatched and a few pre-fires coming as well. But he's going to lose that fight to Killen and a really swift take. He's actually holding down holding on to this very shot as well over here, and she's going to get dispatched as that is a Zofia. The double kill so far, and so many flashbangs being caught out by the Magnet. And look at that peek from Killen. He's going to punish Royce for a very little speed. Killen is going to get one. He's going to get the quad kill for himself. Killen, what are you doing? He gets the ace. What a way to start off this match here. Hoffman Esports. What a play from Killen here. He's going to drop bodies left, right, and center as he secures the first round for Hoffman Esports. Seeing Sam trying to maneuver himself back while Vinci is going to get himself a frag on the SMG 11. The C4 goes out. That claims a life, but Dopop is going to refrag onto Vinci. It's a 1 versus 1 now. Dopop is very low on HP. He knows he's got to make this clutch happen. He pushes in and he loses at 5. Oh boy, Never Diamonds are finally going to go to match point.
There to provide support to his teammate. C4 also misses. The diffuser is already being planted. Diffuser being planted. 20 seconds left. Will immediately take out Hexes. Will he finds the third? He doesn't. Thermite will eventually go for the refrag. We still see Goyo taking out Thatcher. And it now is just all down to Crown the Clown with just 5 HP remaining. Prone from the Goyo. Immediately finds the head of Pulse. But Goyo will be there to immediately capitalize it. But he still has a lot of time. Does he have it?
Does he? Does he?
Open Esports. Side and quickly this point can go in the favor of Level 0 Esports because Jittery and Daggerfist are the only 2 players from Team Quantum G1. Will they be able to find a miracle down here for Team Level 0 Esports, stating that this site is from the reading room. IQ hoping to get for the pre-fire, and Jittery will immediately get the headshot from Slayer, and he'll immediately get Envy and gets a double kill. Jittery on fire. Are you kidding me, Jittery? Another kill taking out Veneno, and still it's all down. Like it's equalized. Both of them has the same player. It's just Mighty, Sexy K, and Daggerfist and Jittery to close this one out. He doesn't even see Daggerfist and immediately gets a kill on Mighty. What is going on? It's all down to Sexy K. I just can't believe. I really can't believe Mighty did not even see Goyo. Jittery with the final kill, immediately taking out Sexy K as they will finally get the win on round 5. And that too, it is a 4K on Jittery and a misplay from Team Level 0 Esports.
This is, of course, one of the key positions that a Blackbeard can hold. And there we go, the incandelas are being thrown in, the smokes are going out, but no! It's going to be denied instantly from Aniket, who's going to get Skipper and Rips right here. The Echo is absolutely insane. As he shut down 2, he's going to get a 3rd, and that is a triple kill for the man himself. The plant is still going down, mind you. Storm on the capital will be able to get it off, and he's going to be teamed alone. No, Beaver! He's going to end up taking out the planter himself, as it is all down to Beaver to try and redeem himself in a 1v3 situation. He's got the... Oh, he gets the hammer out, but no, to no avail. Aniket's going to get a quad for himself, and the counter defense to go off. And the main door was still turning, but no, Slayer doesn't know that there's one on main stairs. He's going to be taken out, but the refresh comes in from Hyperdition. He's going to finish with the C4, and that is Mighty off the board. Excuse me, Mighty taking Hyperdition off the board as more shots are fired. Mighty takes a few shots, but no, he connects right there onto shot. There's one more in bar, one more pushing the side door. He's gonna find the one in bar. He does. That's a triple kill for the Bandit. True is off the board, and Phoenix trying to take a Bandit out is unfortunately gonna be facing a 4 versus 2. Massive disadvantage, and oh no, the Thermite could be taken out in a second, but no, the Bandit goes the wrong way. Thermite tries to pre-fire, but no, he'll be taken out as well. Mighty with the run out, getting the kills for his team. As Rax is gonna find Deathmore. That's a big kill right there. The buck is off the board. And that's one aspect of the vertical gameplay and run clear removed from the side of Tira Esports. In the meanwhile, Hibana's opened up a little line of sight, I think, on the wall and prison. Oh, Rax is going to connect that shot onto a third, and that's another one down. That's the Hibana off the board, just as I speak about her. He's going to make his way towards bar. He knows there's going to be people in cigar shop. He's going to find another. Will he find the 4th? He's going to light him up quite a bit. And that is, of course, Kajit, I believe. Yep, he is. He goes down as his official peak any second now. But no, the ace is going to be denied to the Jaeger. He's only going to have to save for a quad to just deploy as the Jackal will be going down as well. That's another big kill right there from Tsushima Senpai himself. Is on the second floor. Menchi's gonna go down as well. The kill should be confirmed in second now as the bandits coming around the breach on the office wall facing Yellow Stairs Landing. There we go. Oh, he's just gonna play around for a bit. The kill is confirmed finally as it's a 5v2 for Union Gaming to try and play instead. And Jace has to be very careful of the Legion playing on the Dragon Stairs. Thermite knows that there's somebody there. But no, Senpai is going to get that kill. And he's going to get another one. And Kashima, dude, that is, what, a 4K for him in this last round. And, no. Oh, look at that shot onto the volley right there. What a play from Kashima, dude. Bringing himself back from the slightly less than stellar early game that he had back in the early rounds of this match. And your winners and team part are, of course, Esports. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the W Black D Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege, powered by LG Ultragear in association with AC5 Zotac Gaming and Games The Shop. I am your host, Blackjack, and joining me is my co-host, Sam and Foxy, as we are here for the final game of the first finale day of Division 3. TRNA Valiants are going to be taking on Monkas on the map of Cafe Dostoyevsky. We're back on Cafe right here. And it should be a very, very exciting game indeed. Once again, pulling up the standings right here for both teams. TRNA Valiants and Monkas are the top two teams as of the end of week 2 of Division 3. That's right, both of them have won 4 games each. However, Valiants, of course, had that one extra game where they unfortunately lost, leaving Monkas to be undefeated in all of their 4 games. Very curiously enough, of course. And the only reason Valiants are actually in first over Monkas is because they have a better round ratio, so to speak, which is the percentage that you see, where Valiants have a 15 round differential, Monkas are 12. So, of course, that is the ratio by which a team wins a match. So that is pretty, pretty interesting to look at, or loses if they're in the bottom half of the table, I believe. So, with that being said, the top 2 teams of Division 3 are duking it out here today, and the bans are already in progress. Thatcher, Capitao, and Valkyrie are going to be banned off the board on Cafe. The last ban is in. Foxy, how do you feel about this match that we have on board?
I'm glad we're getting to go back to Cafe. In fact, Monkas happens to be one of those teams that has an amazing track record when it comes to this map. And more importantly, I'm actually looking forward to cast this match in specific for many players that I hold huge respect on their side, at least. Definitely on both these teams now. I've had this opinion differential. We've got, all right. Look at this. TRNet Valiants has Archangel, Kingslayer, Dipjol, Army 1, and Majima. Or Moini. You can. I don't know. I'm not sure what the pronunciation is. It's just a timely thing that keeps changing. While we have Monkas having Firefly, Lusty Boy, Care, and Majisk Boy. There you go, 2 boys in there. Anyways, speaking of Valiants, they've got Dipjol and Kingslayer. The top fraggers in both the weeks of Division 2 have been from this team. And it's just amazing to see that. So, looks like there's being a ping spike. Let me just check the server that we are on. Can't see the server anymore. What? But anyways, we will be seeing ourselves head into this match. More importantly is the fact that Archangel, it is Dipjol and Kingslayer. Yeah, Kingslayer having a KD ratio of 3.6 in week 1. That did happen to come down a little bit, and that is why Dipjol happened to take the spot as the MVP with a KD ratio of 2.0. That is your top fraggers, mighty, from the entirety of the Division 3 in Season 3 for Week 1 and 2. But this is the thing about Monkas. They've had quite the track record, and more importantly, I've happened to see quite the plays from Lusty Boy. I've been waiting for casting this match, more importantly for the man, and then we have Care. Obviously, you might know him as a barcode guy, you might know him as somebody else as well, but at least now he's going to be called Care. We have Majisk Boy as well, making a comeback after a really long time. At least I'm getting to cast that match. I'm really happy. You might know him by the name of Jora. Just Jora plays, It's just something that not a meme, but it just got defined that whoever makes an influential play, something really off the chart, was described as just Jora play. Let's see if there's going to be something that I'll be getting to see and you'll be getting to see as we proceed head into this match. Luzi's got himself a C4 and a nice angle as well established, but Kier is the one who's being a little too over aggressive. He's got the Vigil's ability to definitely mask whatever he's trying to do, but I believe he's getting a little too ecstatic maybe. Let's see if he'll be able to convert that aggression into a kill or not. Lastiba trying to pick a fight with the Nomad over here, while Kier will be playing with the Vigil on the side of the dark spot. The Nomad any moment now could happen to pick a fight. That is Kingslayer against Lusty Boy. Is playing awfully close, but that could have been a bait that he needs. It's not something that he'll be have to worry about. Firefly is taking a few flashbangs. In fact, that is from the Thermite. As the rappel game from the side of TR and Valiants is coming alive, definitely it is. And the first frag will be dropped by Dipjol. That's a nice frag coming in for onto Majisk Boy. Your bandit on the board. Definitely not something much you can do with the bandit on the side like this. Not a place where you can happen to have some. Oh, looks like Firefly is getting shot on from downstairs, but Cruzy is going to be the one to convert that into a frag. But Thermite is the one who's still trying to overcommit to what he's trying to do, but nothing to convert, at least as of now. Care will still be watching this angle. Let's see if he's able to convert that into a frag or not. Nothing happened except for the double refrag that has happened so far on the side of both these teams. We're still seeing Care hold that angle. He's just gonna have to move back and use this advantage. A little bit of a pre-fire coming in. Meanwhile, the push-up from downstairs is happening on a real scale as well. Lusty Boy will be facing the heat from the Nomad. He's not realized where the Nomad is playing, and he's going to lose that fight to Kingslayer. He's going to get that frag, but meanwhile, Majima is going to get one as well, and Kingslayer onto another. That's a double kill for the man. Firefly is going to exchange some shots with Kingslayer, and he's going to win that fight. It's a 1 versus 1 that he's got to 1 versus 2, in fact. He's so low on HP, he doesn't know that the Hibana is already in. No, those shots are going to give away his position. That's Majima waiting to convert this into a frag, but he doesn't know where the Jaeger is playing. He thinks a little close to the Heaven Hatch. He's going to get a frag. Will Dipjol be able to get another? It's a 1 versus 1 that essentially has turned into Yash has to push up, and she's going to win that fight. Really well played by Valiants over here. Definitely cutting it really close, but an commendable attempt indeed coming in from the side of Firefly on the Jaeger. That one spot that he had to anchor down, just could not convert that into a victory. T-Ranet Valiants will be walking away with round 1. Let us see if round 2 will go in Monka's favor, and will they bring in the equalizer in the early game, or will we see Valiants take up another round straight up from them? Mind you, this is still Cafe and on defense that Monka's happened to lose on, with the bans being Thatcher and Capital. Let's see how round 2 proceeds. Blackjack, over to you.
Thank you for that, Foxy, and of course, well played to TR and Valiants in round 1. They had a few hiccups right there, you know, a bit of a situation where they lost the ball in a couple of instances, but they managed to pull back nice and easily. Again, not easily, but they managed to pull back nice and well and give themselves the first round on the attack. While Monkas, of course, they won't exactly be too happy about losing that, of course, especially Firefly, but it's not going to be too sad about losing that either, because he gave it his hardest and nearly clutched it out for himself. The thing that really let him down was the HP, more so than, like, his health pool, more so than the gun that he had in hand. Even if he did have no ammo in his AR, he would have still been able to pull it off with his pistol had he had more HP than the Ash at the very least. And now coming into round 2, of course, Monkas will probably be looking to take this round, get their own ball rolling, make sure that Valiants aren't allowed to take too many rounds on board for themselves before the roll swap, because when Valiants will eventually go to roll swap on round 7, Monkas would definitely like to have a little bit of a leeway, shall we say, at the very least, at 3-3 equalized scoreline, or maybe even an advantage going into attack for themselves. Meanwhile, Care, he's trying to find somebody towards the Christmas market area, but no one has spawned there, and the only one in this region is Dipjol, who just got here and is rappelling up towards the roof. Meanwhile, is that a hatch broken? I don't think it is. Oh, however, Care nearly gets taken out by the Ash in the meanwhile, as it looks like the attackers are a bit of a situation up above on the roof. They're probably looking at a hatch right now, droning it out, finding where everything is, and yeah, that hatch is actually closed. Huh. Yeah, the drone. Okay. That was a little extreme. Not sure why the Buck wouldn't just take care of it, but all right. Valiants deciding to use the Ash charge, and was that a Mossy drone? No, that was Dipjol's own drone. So, okay, lots of drones coming in, being taken out and being thrown in once again from the side of Valiants as Dipjol catches a drone. Not Dipjol, excuse me. Cruzy catches a drone right in front of him. Unfortunately, there was a twist drone in the vicinity, so I believe that Mossy drone has been taken care of. And the ADS as well. Now Cruzy is in a bit of a bad spot, as grenades might come in his area at the very least. Flashbangs, or the Ash herself, who is currently busy trying to fight the Jaeger, but Firefly will actually win that fight, and Dipjol goes down. More shots are being fired as the Doc once again is a little lit. He's pretty alright for the time being for health as flashbangs are coming in, but there are my magnets, catch them out. As Care is going to coming in for the peak once again. He's playing back and forth right now. One flashbang being thrown in his own direction. He will be flashed, and he's got to be careful right now. But the push is not going to come in from Valiants. They fear cover from the side of the white hallway as more flashbangs are going to stun Care, but he goes prone inside the bathroom at the right time to save himself for the time being. Shots are being fired in his general direction. They know he's in there, but Archangel's taking a bit of damage from the Maestro. That's a Majisk boy on the other side of the map. Cruzy finds Archangel, but Majima finds Cruzy in the meanwhile. The reflag is in, but at what cost? Because it is a 3 versus 4 right now. The Doc gets taken out by the punch hole. That was spotted out by Kingslayer. Well played to him, but he's got 3 more defenders to go through. Majiska has been down, then the kill will be confirmed. Kingslayer with a double. There's Lusty Boy on white stairs. Very patient right now. No, the barbed wire is moving. He's going to give away his position as the Jaeger's trying to find where these attackers are. The Valiants are doing well right now, and they've got to stick to their guns as Kingslayer finds another one. That's Firefly off the board. Will he find Lusty Boy? Yes, he will! The 4K comes in from Kingslayer to give his team round 2. Valiants, what a play coming into the second round from them. And the Nomad with a beautiful 4K to round things out with the finishing kill onto the Womai on white stairs. As looks like Care is going to ask for a rehost, and we will in fact be going into the rehost right here from the side of the defending team Monkas. I'll be right back with the match. 2-0 is the scoreline going into round 3. We'll be right back with more siege action on the other side of the rehost. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game between TRN Valiants and Monkas on the map of Cafe Dostoevsky. We are back from the rehost right here on round 3, and 2 rounds have already, of course, gone by, and both of them have gone in favor of the side of TRN Valiants. What a beautiful beginning to the game for them. Not so much for Monkas. They've attempted third floor bar twice. It hasn't worked out for them. They're going to be going back there another time, of course, and this is post-rehost, so once again, we won't be having the exact numbers of kills and supports and assists that all of our teammates have, all of our players have in this match right here. Just watching for the ping right here, I assume. That's why the tab is pulled up, and there we go. Round 3 is going to be in play, and Valiants, of course, 2-0 up right now. It's going to be very interesting to see how they continue to play this, as Cruz is going to be busy preparing the balcony area, the heaven area that is, for a quick escape should he need to. But then again, where he sits and holds, that is by the paintings. It should be very interesting to see how this match goes. Looks like there's some issues with Archangel's ping right here. Kier has, of course, pointed that out to us, and it's a little, a little bit of an issue, but hopefully nothing too untoward. Of course, there's rules in place for pings and whatnot, but we're gonna see what Archangel can do to reduce it, and looks like it is in fact going down. As I say that, it goes back up. Oh, never mind. He's just outright left the lobby. Okay. 200 IQ indeed. Well said, Foxy. Ping not going down, just yeets himself out of the lobby. TRN Valiants are going to have to play a 4 versus 5 because unfortunately, of course, Arcane's little disconnection happened at the beginning of the action phase pretty much, and that means that even if a rehost was called by Valiants, it wouldn't have gone through regardless, since a rehost can only be called within a round if it's within the first 15 seconds of the round start. That means the prep phase, the first 15 seconds of the prep phase. And obviously we were well past the 40-second mark, and that means, this round has to go through before a rehost will happen. But then again, it'll be interesting to see if Valiants even want a rehost, maybe. Oh no, the Warden goes for the peak, and Dibjol will find Care very easily. In fact, very little damage taken, as that is, of course, going to level the man count right there in nobody's favor. Majesboy is going to find himself in a white corridor right now, behind the shield, just using it to peek really quickly as Jones are coming out from the side of Monkas, Valiants. But I believe Cruzy is sitting and waiting for a drone to come into his control as well. Lustyboy in the meanwhile, curiously enough, looking very intently at the mid-white stairs window as a breach has happened towards the piano wall from Hermione. And he's got to be careful right now, of course, because the Doc is sitting here. Doc is a much meatier, much more deadly operator than Warden when it comes to a gunfight, obviously, not just because of his armor, but also because his gun is fantastic. And he's going to go for a peek. He will find Dibjo. And Majesboy with the plays is found one. Will he find the thermite? He could have almost had him. He could have found him throwing a flashbang, but he will still find Hermione. And that is going to give him a double kill, make it a 2v4. Valiants not looking so hot in this round. Meanwhile, we've got Kingslayer and Majima towards the side of the red stairs. They're waiting for a push to come in. That is waiting to affect a push, make a push for that matter. As Monkas, of course, with a very good round lead for themselves, man count lead, as Dibjo has confirmed there will be a rehost after this round. Both of them are just going to be holding down their flanks and just trying to find any rogue defenders who are just straying too far off the beaten path, as it were. Kingslayer holding down the red stairs, looking at some second floor, is going to go in towards the Pillars hallway as Cruzy finds Majima. In the meanwhile, Default Cam, I think, has spotted out where the Nomad is. He's going to be coming up the white stairs, but there's an operator prone there, and the Womai will still win that, even when Kingslayer probably could have won that gunfight with the whiffs coming in from Lustyboy. But Lustyboy was the one to win that, and he connected while trying to get up too. But unfortunately, with that being said, we're going to be going into yet another rehost, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize, but this, I believe, is going to take care of both rehosts from the side of both these teams, which means when we're back from this one, there will be no more rehosts unless there's an admin call. With that being said, we'll be right back with round 4. Once again, apologies for the inconvenience. Stay tuned. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game between TRNA Valiants and Monkas on the map of Cafe Dostoevsky. We are back from the secondary host, this time from the side of Valiants. And of course, they had a bit of a ping issue. The first time it was from the side of Monkas. This time it was from the side of Valiants. And Archangel says that his ping may or may not be fixed. And if it isn't, he's apparently going to ask his teammates to end him every single round. Very, very interesting indeed. But with that being said, we are going to have a bit of an admin chat, I think. But we're going to go on with the game. And according to Foxy, of course, let's see for this round, as the admins will be contacted about this again. There is a rule about pings. If it is too high, that is above the 130 MS mark, there has to be some sort of action taken. And what action will that be? We'll only find out soon enough. But Archangel's ping looks like it is somewhat stable right now. But again, it's only for now, because we've still got a long match to go if both of these teams are any indicator as to what they will bring out on this match right here. Valiants, of course, they definitely don't want Archangel's ping to be too high, because the proposal he put in isn't exactly a good one to have. You don't want to play 4 versus 5 every single round while still having a fifth who you just can't play with because of a ping issue. While I'm pretty sure Monkas wouldn't exactly like that. They will. I mean, I don't know what Monkas would be feeling about that, but I feel like they wouldn't like it either. Archangel, we're going to have our eyes on him for the time being as shots are being fired and the roam clears in from the side of Valiants. Monkas, of course, have gone towards the first floor kitchen, having won the round before Roswell. That was round 3, of course. And this should be very interesting indeed as to how both these teams go about playing this match right here. Hermie 1, however he wants that name to be pronounced. This drone's going to be taken off. That is the Thermite, of course, as Majima has made his way, as is Archangel, towards second floor. Archangel, the Buck, of course, he's going to be doing some vertical lines aside, some soft reconstruction for himself and his team. He's got Kingslayer and Dibjil for that matter. I don't know if the Nomad is running... what's it called again? Recharges, but you know, a little bit of shock damage right there from the Electric Claw of Cruzy, but he will see it, he will take it out nice and quickly and continue establishing more soft breach lines aside from himself into its sight, which of course he's going to be using to try and take out as many defenders as possible. The Skeleton Key with the mag buff, it's about to run out of bullets though, just got 3 left, and those 3 will be used up right here any second now. There we go. All of it's done. Lots of reconstruction from the side of the Buck. He's done a good job, but now him and his team have to hold down these angles to try and get the kills. Shots fired by the Vigil is going to find a little bit of Archangel's HP. Not a whole lot. Shots are being fired all over the map right now. That is Cruzy trying to find somebody in the meanwhile. And Majima and Archangel, excuse me, Hermie 1 and Archangel are very low on HP as well. I believe there was a C4 throw here because of the amount of destruction that's happened. But Archangel's going to be safe for the time being. Droning from Dibjol in towards sight from Coldroom. Probably from the hatch drop, excuse me. As Hermione is just waiting in the wings, but Lusty Boy will not be waiting for any longer. He's found Kingslayer. Dibjol's going in towards the red carpet hallway. But the Ash Charge, of course, gives away his position. But he still manages to get in and find Magis Boy. But the Vigil's here to refrag instantly. Care finds that. He finds another onto Hermione. Will he find the Buck? Yes, he will. That's a triple kill for him. The SMG-12's out, but he will not win that. However, there's a defender to refrag, and that is Firefly, the Jaeger, to take down Majima, sitting on top of one of the shelves inside of kitchen itself. Well played to the side of Monkas. They did great to delay, stall, and eventually take out the side of TRN Valiants on that push, equalizing the match count. The round count on the match. 2-2 is the score line in nobody's favor on round 5. Looks like we've got a bit of a... Still, Archangel has a bit of an issue there. Nope, all right. There we go. We've got the confirmation from the side of the admins. Unfortunate for all of our viewers who were excited for this game, but we will be shifting this match to an offline lobby. I know. Very unfortunate for all of our viewers at home. Very unfortunate for both of us as well as casters. We were looking forward to this game, which promised to be a very exciting one. The top 2 teams, a match that was surely going to be very exciting. as it's going to be going offline, ladies and gentlemen, which is very unfortunate, but we're gonna have to be done because there's a few issues playing in this game that need to be fixed after, of course, there's a meeting with the admins and the captains. With that being said, that is going to do it, I believe, for all of our matches today. That is day one of the finale, day one of Division 3 in Season 3. A bit of a somber ending for all of us, of course, and once again, my apologies from our end at the Sports Club for the last match not quite going to plan. With that being said, let's have a quick look at a quick recap at the scores that we've had today. Instinct Esports versus Negative Esports. Instinct took Negative to the cleanest 7-2 in their favor, absolutely demolishing them on Clubhouse, while Team Super took on Saver Esports earlier today as well. And yep. Anyway, I actually forgot the score. I seem to have not written it down. Well. But anyway, after that game, we had Team Area 69 versus Selfmade on the map of Coastline. That was a 7-1 for Team Selfmade, absolutely shutting down Team Area 69. And of course, that match with Saver that I unfortunately did not have the scores for, I don't really know why. Well, those standings will of course be uploaded once the week is finally over, and we'll get to figure out whether or not either of those teams are staying in or getting relegated / promoted at the end of Season 3. With that being said, that is going to be it for myself, Blackjack, and my co-caster Foxy tonight. And we will see you tomorrow with what looks to be the very final day of Season 3. Stay tuned and good night.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultragear Gaming Monitor.